Hey, I'm Dr. Michael Tebby with Brightstar Chiropractic. Today in this video, I want to do let's call it a 10-minute tummy time workout. So it's mostly going to be either on hands and knees, but pretty much with your belly facing the ground. Quick break, we'll get things set up, and I'll see you in transition. Here, so we got about 15 seconds of prep. So we're going to start off just doing some breathing here in the tummy. I just want to quick intro this, and the rest of you can just follow along. So you can either just hold your head like this, or you can keep your head to one side. You can stack your hands and put it like that. So see what works for you. Okay, we are going to get started here. So in about 15 seconds, you're going to hear some less than pleasant chimes. So you're just on your belly. Wiggle your low back. You don't want to be holding tension there. All right. So if we want to kind of like work posture and neck, just gently pull your chin in, lengthen the back of the neck, and then you're breathing into the low back. And I'm doing this because I'm wiggling my low back because when you watch babies that are doing tummy time up here, when they're doing it properly, they don't engage their low back. They're lifting with their upper back muscles. So you can put your hands next to your side to support you. You can turn to one side. So we still got another minute of breathing. Just see what works for you. I'm going to keep going here. Sometimes I'll close my eyes just because it lets you kind of focus internally a bit more. Wiggle your neck every so often. Wiggle your jaw. Some breathing in this position by also keeping your chin tucked and head here. You're starting to work your neck muscles, and you'll feel it working all the way through your mid-back. Okay, man, thankfully that's about done because I'm starting to burn in my mid-back. Okay, so keeping arms here. Now we're going to lift. So I think I'm just going to bring my arms here because my upper back's already tired. So now leading with the eyes look up, head follows. Again, check in with your low back. Don't hold it. You're not trying to strain and do this to get your head up. Do where you can without engaging the low back. And also wiggling your jaw every so often. Just up and down here. It's really, if we just kept doing stuff that we do as babies, because I work with babies, we would feel amazing. One of my chiropractor buddies had a few car accidents. Always had some neck issues. With his second baby, he was watching how much she just lifted up her head and moved it in tummy time. Quick interruption. Leading with the eyes. I'm trying to look at my butt. Okay? Let your whole back move. So he started doing all those movements like his daughter. He's like, man, my neck barely hurts anymore. One of the reasons we get into pain is we just don't move enough. And you don't need to kill yourself. Go run up a hill and breathe so hard you're gonna pass out. All right, transferring the hands and knees. Now we're gonna work the hips. So kick one leg back. And you're just kind of rolling around in that hip joint. I'm just almost making a circle. My knee is a fixed point on the ground and I'm circling around it. And you'll feel a stretch and stuff back here. Feels really good. All right, switch sides. And again, look up. Sorry, I wasn't doing that. But look up as you're doing it. Okay, in about 5 seconds, we're going to transition back to the floor. I'm going to take my heel and try to reach it to the other side. My hands are like cactus up on my head. Heel, reach it up. If you have some stuff going on with your lower back, like joints, you don't have to push it hard. And you can turn your head and look with it too. But again, pay attention to your body as you're doing this. Like, if you find you're like starting to scrunch your shoulders towards your ear, then take it easy. We're gonna do another minute of this because it's really good. You know, maybe there's a sticky spot. Some of the breathing you just worked on. You can breathe into it. And you're not, just be gentle with this stuff, man. You don't need to kill it. But all this rotation, it's good. It's amazing for your ribs. It helps your breathing. Because are many of us doing that much twisting with our body? So like right here, my left shoulder gets a little sticky. You know, try to wiggle the neck, relax the chest. There you go. We have 2 minutes left. I'm just going to keep this tight. Again, looking up. I'll back off a little bit. Look up. A baby, when they are crawling, because they want to interact with the world, it's interesting for them. They keep their head up. So think about relaxing your jaw. I always have to remind myself to do that. You know, the chest is soft. We are not walking around with like, the baby doesn't crawl like this. They crawl open. Okay. And all the breathing you worked on at the beginning, you're working on that. So if you just have a yoga mat to do this on, that's fine. It's not the most exciting thing. So you just keep it really tight. You can almost think like your head's like a balloon and it's just kind of floating on the top of the spine. And again, you may pay attention to your shoulders, that they're not in your ears. And just a way to start working the shoulders. Okay, Now we're here. I'm pushing the ground away, spinning my elbows this way so that the bend in my elbow is facing forward. And then I'm just going to do figure eights over my hands. Again, looking up. Wiggling your neck. So I'm just figure eighting. And then we'll reverse directions. So now, all this I'm stretching out my wrists. You can also flex your elbows a little bit if that feels better. Fold some towels, put them underneath the base of your hand so you're at less of an angle. See underneath that hand. Okay. And there is your 10 minutes. So all that, you're working your back quite a bit. You're engaging this, so it's getting you out of doing the opposite of this. So there's your 10-minute tummy time baby routine. All right, enjoy.